The I Love TS tank top and paparazzi perfect beach kisses between Taylor Swift and Tom Hiddleston sparked immediate social media frenzy. But every moment felt suspiciously staged. Their summer romance dominated headlines just as both stars had projects to promote, raising eyebrows about the timing. The real smoking gun came weeks later at the Met Gala, where their carefully choreographed interactions revealed even more telling details. Why would two A-listers put on such a public display? The answer lies in the strategic career moves hidden beneath the red carpet glamour and tabloid coverage. The Met Gala spark. The first glimpse of Hiddleswift came at the 2016 Met Gala, where Taylor Swift and Tom Hiddleston danced like no one was watching, except everyone was. The Met Gala is known for its glamour, but this year all eyes were on their unexpected chemistry. Just 3 days after Taylor's breakup with Calvin Harris was confirmed, the timing made people suspicious from the start. Their steps looked choreographed like actors in a meticulously directed film. Taylor in a sequined dress, Tom in his fitted tux, spinning with rehearsed precision. The Met Gala is a place where every glance is captured and overanalyzed, and their performance felt too cinematic to be accidental. But the magic on the dance floor soon turned into whispers of a rehearsed performance. Experts point out that high-profile events like this are prime stages for image control. Taylor and Tom didn't just interact, they performed, ensuring every camera caught his hands on her waist, her smile lingering just a beat too long. The perfection of it all felt deliberate. The sudden shift from one high-profile relationship to another was striking. Relationships don't usually move this fast, yet here was Taylor, already wrapped in Tom's arms at the year's most photographed event. Some called it a rebound, others saw something more calculated. The Met Gala is where stories are crafted, and every detail, the timing, the intensity, hinted at strategy over spontaneity. By night's end, Hiddleswift was trending. Fans dissected every photo, questioning if this was love or theater. If it was theater, it worked flawlessly. Their debut at such a visible event meant every move afterward would be scrutinized. The beach kiss, the Roman holiday, each moment staged like a scene. But nothing fueled rumors like what came next, the tank top scene around the world. The moment that made everyone ask, was any of this real? The Met Gala had set the stage, and now the performance was in full swing. The paparazzi puzzle. Everywhere Taylor Swift and Tom Hiddleston went that summer, the paparazzi captured moments too perfect to be candid, flawless lighting, cinematic framing, and poses that looked rehearsed. Their rocky beach kiss had waves crashing dramatically behind them, while Rome outings featured scooters and cafe tables arranged like movie sets. As one Hollywood publicist told Us Weekly, when every hair is in place and the backdrop looks staged, you know it's coordinated. The 4th of July party was peak orchestration, matching outfits, A-list guests, and Tom's I Heart TS. Tank top, all designed for cameras. Instagram and paparazzi catnip, TMZ called it. Unlike real couples who hide, they seem to chase visibility. Private jets and villas always had photographers nearby, as if someone had sent a schedule. The media devoured it. Tabloids ran spreads dissecting their Roman holiday kisses and boat day laughs, each shot suspiciously well-timed. Paparazzi don't find stars at remote beaches daily unless tipped off, noted a Page 6 insider. Fans pieced together the puzzle. Why were there 0 blurry or unposed shots? Even their body language felt performative, like actors hitting marks. By August, the relationship crumbled as quickly as the photos had multiplied. The tank top became the smoking gun, a prop too obvious to ignore. Like a play's final curtain, the cameras vanished, leaving only glossy images that felt more like PR than love. But nothing compared to what happened next. The tank top scene around the world would become the defining moment of the entire saga. One photo, one statement, and suddenly, the whole summer made sense. The tank top that broke the internet. At Taylor's 4th of July party in 2016, the paparazzi swarmed as her famous friends posed in red, white, and blue. Then Tom Hiddleston arrived wearing the now infamous I Heart TS tank top, a flashing neon sign in a sea of patriotism. The bold declaration felt jarring coming from the usually reserved actor. Fans immediately split. Some called it romantic, others cringed at its performative vibe. One viral tweet captured the mood. Tom Hiddleston wearing that shirt is like watching a Shakespearean actor forced to perform in a soap opera. Celebrities know every public outfit sends a message, and this one screamed calculation. The timing, weeks into their whirlwind romance, made it seem staged. Hiddleston later claimed spontaneity, saying a friend handed him the shirt after he hurt his back. But the damage was done. As he admitted, it became an emblem of this thing, a symbol of the relationship's manufactured feel. Social media erupted. Memes compared the shirt to a Broadway prop, while gossip blogs dissected its stitching like forensic evidence. The contrast between Hiddleston's polished persona and this awkward gesture fueled theories. Real relationships rarely involve custom tank tops at paparazzi-packed events. Even the beach kisses could have been innocent. But this? Too precise to be accidental, the shirt became shorthand for Hiddleswift's entire narrative. When they split weeks later, it was the first detail people referenced. Its cultural impact outlasted the relationship, a relic of a summer that felt more like a marketing campaign. Hiddleston seemed genuinely surprised by the backlash, which only deepened suspicions. If it was a joke, it backfired spectacularly. But in Hollywood, attention is currency. The tank top did its job. It dominated headlines, cemented their spot in pop culture, and gave the public an image they'd never forget. Whether genuine or staged, one truth remained. That shirt told the whole story. The sudden silence. After months of non-stop headlines, the Hiddleswift phenomenon disappeared as quickly as it began. By September 2016, Taylor Swift and Tom Hiddleston were over. No press release, no joint statement, just silence. The abrupt ending mirrored the final scene of a summer-long drama, fading like a firework after its explosive peak. Unlike typical celebrity breakups with amicable statements or vague privacy claims, this one left fans with nothing. No Instagram posts, no interviews, just a total media blackout after months of staged beach kisses and paparazzi walks. The contrast was jarring. Taylor immediately returned to the studio, channeling the experience into Reputation, while Tom vanished from the spotlight entirely. Industry insiders saw the writing on the wall. Short-lived celebrity relationships often follow PR cycles, maximum attention, then disappearance once they've served their purpose. The timing was suspicious. The Night Manager Awards push had ended, and Taylor was gearing up for an album. The relationship burned brightest when it benefited both careers. The silence afterward was deafening. Real relationships leave traces. Nostalgic posts, interview hints, friend gossip. But this? Nothing. Taylor never mentioned Tom directly, though. Reputation's lyrics, getaway car, media manipulation themes, hinted at something performative. Tom gave defensive interviews insisting it was real, but his tone felt unconvincing. The clean break only fueled theories. Real breakups are messy. This was surgically precise. Taylor pivoted to her Reputation era. Tom took serious roles, both resetting after the summer's chaos. If it was a calculated move, it worked. Headlines when needed, gone when not. Yet the lack of closure made people dig deeper. Fans dissected lyrics, revisited paparazzi shots, questioning why it all felt staged. Years later, the mystery lingers. A summer of unforgettable moments that felt too public yet unreal. And just when it seemed over, the story had one more twist left. The aftermath and answers. Years later, Taylor Swift and Tom Hiddleston addressed the rumors, but their conflicting answers only deepened the mystery. Their stories became a case study in celebrity media manipulation, with Tom defending the relationship while Taylor's music suggested otherwise. Tom took a direct approach, insisting their romance was genuine. In interviews, he pushed back against claims it was staged. A relationship exists between two people. We will always know what it was. He dismissed paparazzi photos as lacking context and downplayed the infamous I Heart TS tank top as a joke, just something he wore to protect a sunburn during a 4th of July game. Yet his earnest explanations raised eyebrows. Why defend it so hard if it was real? Taylor, meanwhile, told her version through lyrics. Reputation. Getaway car became the Rosetta Stone for fans. Lines like, "It was the great escape, the prison break," mirrored the timeline of their whirlwind summer, a relationship that burned fast under public scrutiny. The song framed it as impulsive, even strategic. Don't pretend it's such a mystery. Think about the place where you first met me. Her storytelling weaponized ambiguity, letting fans dissect every word while she stayed silent. The contrast was striking. Tom's interviews painted intimacy, Taylor's lyrics hinted at calculation. This duality kept the debate alive. Was it real? A publicity play? Or a mix of both? Something real that got amplified for the cameras? Their strategies paid off. Tom shifted to serious roles, distancing himself from gossip. Taylor turned the saga into art, fueling Reputation's themes of media games. The aftermath proved Hiddleswift wasn't just gossip, it was a masterclass in narrative control. But this wasn't Hollywood's only suspect romance. Another couple would take staged relationships further, with a wedding watched by millions. The Hiddleswift saga remains Hollywood's ultimate Rorschach test. Was it romance or brilliant PR? Tom claimed authenticity, while Taylor's lyrics whispered calculated theater. Their summer spectacle revealed how celebrity relationships operate in a world where every glance can be staged. This wasn't just about two stars. It exposed how Hollywood crafts narratives that keep us guessing. The real magic? We're still debating it years later. So what's your verdict? True love or the most convincing publicity stunt of 2016? Drop your boldest theory below. And don't miss our next deep dive into celebrity storytelling at its finest.